Hi everyone, I'm Chris Young. Behind the camera we have Dave Leneff and Worth and Ritsu. Today we're going to show you the IP66 or washdown version of our checkwire. This is our SSV checkwire. However, what you're going to see today will also apply to our metal detector, our M6 metal detector, as well as our combos, which is just simply the two combined. So there's two things we're going to cover. First off is the cabinet construction, and then we're going to look a little bit more in the tables. So if you walk with me for a second, we'll pull the back door off. And the first thing we really want to see here is that there is a lipped flange with a secondary gasket. And that lipped flange is important, so if you are washing down and any water could make it past the gasket, it's just going to hit the flange and come back. Okay, and then there's another gasket inside the door. And also what we see is a wiring diagram, which is nice, and that's because all of our SSV check wires or M6 metal detectors use the same exact parts. So the tables are held on very simply with just two clasps. Okay, so those are actually holding the table to the frame. And then we also have two clasps on the motor. Now the nice thing about the motor is once we pull it out, it is captured on the frame. Okay, so now this can pop right out. All right, so let's just look at this a little bit more. And what we'll notice first off is there is a pin. And the nice thing about this pin is that allows the roller to pivot over and the belting comes right off. Okay, and first thing we're going to notice inside here is there's a V-guide which rides in the groove. And why that's nice is that it self-tracks. So it's an auto-tracking system, there's no tracking required. Now the other thing we'll notice about this construction as compared to our non-washdown table is this is a pretty heavy table. So it's quite strong, quite rigid, but it is heavy, and of course the end pivots. So due to the construction of this table and the benefits that are in here as far as cleanability, it does have a little downside. So this washdown system will be a little less accurate than a non-washdown unit, and that's just the nature of the game. To make it heavier, and to make it easy to clean, you do lose a little accuracy. Okay, so we're back. Simply just put the belt on. Again, you could always just take this over, sanitize it, clean the belt, and then when you're done, you can stick it back on. But before we do, if we just look inside here, you can see it's very open. So as far as cleaning the rest of the system, that's very easy to access and clean. And then when you are ready, you can just place the table back on, okay. Put your two clasps on, and it'll automatically put the table down. Then simply put the motor in and move the belt a little bit so the coupling sits. Back on, and then we're back and running. Now, the upside of the washdown system is just that. It's fully washdown, very easy to clean, very easy to sanitize, and very easy to do maintenance on. The downsides are it's a little more expensive, and you do give away just a little bit of accuracy. We do actually have a combo unit on our demo van, so please visit our website and arrange a demo van visit. Thanks again.